So yeah, can I learn a Mambo drum beat in a weekend? Let's find out. Here we go. So I got out my Gretsch Cantina Club drum set out. Just very minimal setup. The drum set is 20-inch kick drum, 12-inch high tom. I believe it's a 16-inch floor tom, 14-inch snare drum with just a crash cymbal and a hi-hat. I believe I'm using my Zelgin A series cymbals for this. And then I have my Latin percussion cowbell that I'm using to keep time here. My first day, just trying to get a feel for the cascara. More on that later. Just trying to work out the hand interdependence worked out with this first session. Here I am trying to keep time with the cascara on my right hand while doing the backbeat with my left hand. Slowly but surely getting it all together. I'm starting out here about 70 beats per minute. All right, I wanted to get out that dirty basement. Like I mentioned before, or you haven't seen the video, I'm getting my basement finished, and I'm doing all the work, all the drywall, all the stuff. So it's very like dusty down there. I made room to put up my small Gretsch Cantina custom up there. Huge shout out to Rick Dior. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description or put it up here somewhere. I was watching his videos a lot on how to do a mambo. And also I have this old book, drum set book from my first stint in college up at Missouri Western, written by Doug Allwater. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. If he does, I'll also put it up here. But look through his book as well to get a proper like mambo pattern. And the most challenging thing for me here is not only the hand interdependence, but also the cascara or cascara. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But that is the main timekeeping mechanism of the mambo. And I'll put a spiel in this video that kind of talks about that a little bit more in the background. If you want a little bit more history on the mambo or the foundation, let me know. I will definitely make another video about that. Since I'm learning this brand new, I'm trying to get as much information and absorb as much information in history as much as possible so I can do it justice. But day one, session one, I'm probably going to get back to it probably later this afternoon. It's currently Friday at 1:30 Central Standard Time. That was my first session, just getting the training wheels on. I made it all the way up to 128 beats per minute on metronome. That's playing it in like 4/4 time. I'm counting it straight 4/4. I'm not going to worry about cut time or 2/4 time right now. I'm just trying to get the foundation and the muscle memory like in my arms, my hands, and in my feet before I take it up to performance tempo, which performance tempo is about 130, 132 BPM, but that's in like cut time, so 2/4 time. So all the backbeats are on the ands of the beat, especially when playing the mambo and the overture to West Side Story. Rick Dior, he actually goes through that music and what he plays and how he plays it. And I've been watching that too and slowing that video down as well. So stay tuned for, hopefully I get back behind the kit again later this afternoon and continue to build that muscle memory. Not to get too nerdy, but I feel it's important, and I love educating people and sharing knowledge. So this is taken directly from Doug Alwar's book, Essential Latin Styles for Drumming. There's actually a Mambo section in here that he lays out the theory. Cascara, from a drummer's perspective or point of view, is the basic timekeeping pattern of a mambo. Apparently, the word means shell and is used because its rhythm is played on the shell of the timbal on the right hand. Rhythm may be played on a cymbal or even a cowbell, and it could be played in either a 3-2 form or a 2-3 form, and that is generally the clave pattern. Moving on to how I'm trying to apply it, I mentioned that I was watching Rick Dior's video, and I kind of transcribed the cascara that he was playing and what the backbeats he was playing. So this is in cut time or 2/4 time. The dashes mean that you play the bell of the cymbal or the open part of the cowbell. You strike that on the open parts or on the bell of the cymbal. The dots up here, that is where you play either on the cymbal parts or the top of the cowbell. So you have the differing sounds that you hear that form the cascara. And I didn't put the clave pattern in here. The bass drum usually does the clave pattern either in 3-2 or 3-2 or 2-3 form, but I just want to get the hand interdependence down. So again, this is the transcription of basically what he was playing in the video that I've been watching and what I'm going to adapt here in the next few days. I wrote off the counts here so I can count it out and be as accurate as possible. So like I mentioned, the left hand is playing on the ands, and of 1, the and of 2. This is a two bar phrase. Really important, as Doug also mentioned in his book, to keep the phrasing, because the cascara goes through and does a two bar phrase with that. That's as a simple explanation as I can come up with. Let me know if you need me to dive deeper into this. Feel free to use this transcription. Again, this is not mine. This is what Rick was playing in his video, so I'm just trying to adapt it and borrow it to formulate my mambo pattern. So here we are, day 2, Saturday. I'm extremely dusty and dirty. I just spent the whole day drywalling, and all that drywall dust was just all over me, but I knew I had to get another practice session in. So as you can see on the screen, I'm really trying to focus on that cascara with my right hand and getting the backbeat or the ands with my left hand. I'm not playing with a full percussion section, so I'm really having to fill in pretty much as many percussion parts as possible with this drum beat. I know I'm supposed to be playing the clave on the bass drum, but for the sake of me just trying to get this mambo pattern down, I'm just keeping time with bass drum and my hi-hat just so I can keep my hands moving and in the correct rhythmic pattern. All right, Sunday, day 3 of working on this. I first wanted to get my left hand sorted and the backbeats on the end, so that's kind of why I am isolating the left hand. Then I go in and put in the cascara and with the right hand. As you can tell, the tempo is increased and just really trying to drive home and build that muscle memory. Going back and watching these videos, The rhythm is simple in concept, but with somebody that is not used to hand interdependence, it was really challenging just to keep the right and left hand separated. So I hope I can continue to build upon this muscle memory. Tomorrow I have rehearsal, so I gotta get it. So pressure's on. So yeah, 3 days trying to learn Mambo. Did it pay off? In application, no. Completely bombed, as you saw. But it's a good lesson to have. On one hand, I have a solid foundation of a Mambo. On the other hand, was I able to apply it and come through in rehearsal? Absolutely not. Big old fail. But again, lessons learned. Just gotta work harder and try harder. I had a goal. I did check the box of learning a Mambo, but it's not ready for prime time, obviously. So luckily I have a few more days to really master it. And based on my progress from my 3 days, I know I can get there. Just, it was so new that I couldn't execute it when I needed to. But hey, that's life. So any of you all out there that have faced a challenge and fell short, that happens. It was embarrassing because I take pride in my playing, but I felt like I needed to share my failure. It's not my first, it won't be my last. Just gives me that much more ammunition to get better and to execute it when it needs to get done. So that's my video. I was able to learn a Mambo in 3 days, but just not really apply it or execute it. Let me know what your thoughts are, and look for the next video. Take care. Bye.